All right, our first serving is from Double Pecan. Spinning not one, but 2 scoops of dribbling delights. Handled with care, delivering straight to top drives. All right, Ayo Nation is second from Chips Ahoy action. What an amazing court this is. All right, snatches up the chocolate chips on defense, then works his way.
With injuries and Clark, teams prepare for the playoffs. This is the time of year where we really see the value of depth.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, teams that can go 10 deep really have a nice luxury of being able to spread out their minutes. I think which helps keep the stars fresh for the stretch run and keep them from being overworked.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels. The 3. Oh, here's Edwards. After the miss from Doc. Now Fox. Here's Doc, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Russell kicks to Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Sabonis. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And, G.A., he is becoming the leader of this team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
And Edwards drops them both.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. He kicks it to Edwards. It's stolen. Stolen by McDaniels. The pass to Russell. Now Edwards. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert down low. He's covered by Murray. Gobert, no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. McDaniels with the ball. Barnes on him. Out to Edwards from past the arc. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. High post, Gobert. 5 to shoot. On deep. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Fox. 9 points last game out. Doc the pass to Sabonis. That one, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Here is Doc. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doc's got his second bucket tonight.
Go Rico. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Russell, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Sacramento. Nadu, he's checked in for Sabonis. Kyle comes in from Earl, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Edwards.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Reid. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Anderson kicks to Russell. For the 3. Rebound by the Kings. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And here's Russell after the 3-pointer from Doc. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Noel, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's Russell after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Anderson atop the key. To stop the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far.
Substituting on the court.
Edwards looking it over. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Noel passes to Edwards. Kept alive, Minnesota. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
So on the floor for Minnesota. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. And it's Noel in at the 1 spot. And Doc hits it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Clippers was phenomenal. He finished with 57 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Edwards, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Shots made by Noel.
Assist goes to Anthony Edwards.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Here is Doc. He's got 12. Outside Edwards. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Nice shot by Gobert. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To the paint, here's Towns, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Timberwolves leading by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Sacramento.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Here is Doc. He's got 12. Drains the three-pointer. Doc's got 5 points in the quarter. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Nadu, he's checked in for Sabonis. Isle comes in for Barnes, and it's Mitchell in for Fox. Here is Russell after the made shot from Doc. Passes it to Anderson. Prince outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
That one drops for him.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Minnesota, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here is Doc. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
41. You all know what time it is.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Doc has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Doc is out there with Fox, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Just 2 to shoot. That gives them the lead. Doc's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Sacramento. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Back to Edwards. That one goes. Count it. That's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
The Kings have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from Doc. Here is Russell. He has 5. Outside Edwards. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Doc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Doc's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Doc with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. To the inside, Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And looking at that replay again, just a big... 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Prince outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the shot goes in. 9 points for Kyle Anderson.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
They get it back. Here's Doc. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doc's got 11 in the 2nd half.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Gotta love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards.
Oh, wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, he didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. He's got to play without fouling.
And some changes here for the Kings. Barnes, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. And a change for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Russell passes to McDaniels. And it's a foul called on Doc. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for. And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Edwards can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just... My goodness. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way over Sabonis. The Timberwolves again can't hit. He's got a clear path.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! And you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent, a skilled passer for a guy his size.
Here's Doc. And another one falls. Amazing.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here they come. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis. Lyle comes in for Murray. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.